Welcome to Cash Flow Labs. Let's get right into it. Does saving money just feel like this impossible uphill battle? You know, you work hard, you pay your bills, but then at the end of the month, there's just nothing left. If that sounds familiar, you are in the exact right place. We're about to break down why this is happening and, more importantly, what you can finally do about it. Okay, let's go.
I mean, seriously, does this feel familiar? You get your paycheck, you feel good for a minute, you pay all the bills, you try to live your life, and then, poof, it's gone. There's little to nothing left to put aside. You tell yourself, okay, next month will be different. But the cycle just keeps repeating itself, doesn't it? If you're nodding along right now, I need you to hear this loud and clear. You are so not alone in this. And the most important thing to get is that it's not entirely your fault. There are some really powerful, almost invisible forces at play here, making it harder than it's ever been.
So in this first part, let's pull back the curtain on those invisible forces. We're going to really break down what's working against your bank account. Because honestly, understanding why it's so hard is the absolute first step to finally getting a handle on it.
Okay, this right here, this is the fundamental squeeze we're all feeling. On one side, you've got your wages, kind of inching up slowly, like a tortoise. But on the other side, the cost of everything, housing, food, gas, it's launching like a rocket. For more than a decade now, this gap has just been getting wider and wider, which means your money just doesn't go as far as it used to. It's a huge problem. But you know, it's not just the big external factors. There's also this sneaky internal habit that gets us all. It's called lifestyle creep. This is that thing that happens when you get a raise or a little bonus, and instead of saving that extra cash, your spending habits just expand to soak it all up. And this is exactly how it unfolds. It's so gradual, you barely notice it. It starts with that small raise. Then, hey, there's a flash sale. Maybe it's time for a new phone. Then you think, you know what? I can probably swing a small car payment now. Each little step feels totally justifiable on its own. But by the end of it, your new normal life is just permanently more expensive. And you're right back where you started with nothing left to save. And on top of that, we're just surrounded by other money traps, right? You've got the whole YOLO mindset pushing you to spend. You're constantly bombarded with limited time offers. There's social pressure for gifts and dinners. And then, bam, an unexpected bill hits. The real kicker is, most of us were never actually taught how to navigate this financial minefield in the first place. Okay, enough about the problem. That's the why. Now let's get to the how. It is time to fight back. In this next section, we are laying out a super clear 4-step action plan to help you take control, starting today. All right, step 1, and listen, this one is completely non-negotiable. You have to track your money. You can't manage what you don't measure. Think of it like trying to fix a leak without knowing where the water is coming from. Use an app, a spreadsheet, whatever works for you, but you need to see where every single dollar is really going. I promise you, you'll probably be shocked at how much is going to things that don't even matter to you. Now, for what I think is the most powerful part of this whole thing. This isn't just another step. This is a total mindset shift. If you can get this one rule down, it changes the entire game. Look at this slide very, very closely. Most of us, we live on the left side. We get our income, we pay for our expenses, and then we try to save whatever's left over, which, let's be honest, is usually zero. The wealth-building way is on the right. You get your income, you take your savings out first, and then you figure out how to live on what's left. See the difference? You decide how much to save first, not last. This quote just sums it up perfectly, doesn't it? Don't save what is left after spending, spend what is left after saving. It's such a simple idea, but it requires a complete flip of how we're all taught to think about money. You're prioritizing your future self. And that mindset shift leads us directly to step 2. You have to pay yourself first. This is where you put that rule into action. Start treating your savings like it's your most important bill. The day your paycheck hits your account, the very first thing that should happen is a transfer to your savings. Even better, automate it. Set it up so you don't even have to think about it. It just happens.
Step 3 is all about discipline, and it's the ultimate weapon against that lifestyle creep we talked about. Live below your means. A huge part of this is avoiding the installment plan trap. Here's a hard truth. If you can afford the monthly payment, but you couldn't walk in and buy that item with cash, you can't actually afford it. That debt is what keeps people trapped.
And finally, step 4 is all about playing defense. Look, you can do everything else right. You can track, you can save aggressively, but one single unexpected disaster like a medical emergency can wipe out years of your hard work in an instant. This is why insurance isn't a luxury, it is an absolute necessity. It protects your financial foundation so you don't have to start over from scratch.
So we've covered the why and the how, but all this knowledge is completely useless if you don't do anything with it. So let's talk about how you can start your financial comeback, like right now.
Look, don't try to change your entire life overnight. That's a recipe for failure. Saving is a habit. It's a muscle you have to build over time. So start small. Seriously, aim to save just a tiny amount this month. Then next month, try for a little bit more. Once you start to see that balance grow, even slowly, that feeling creates a powerful momentum that's going to make you want to keep going.
So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this one question. Not what you'll do tomorrow or next week, but today. What is the one single first step you are going to take to start this journey? Are you going to download a tracking app? Are you going to set up that automatic transfer? Just decide on one thing and go do it right after this. Hey, thanks so much for watching Cashflow Labs. If this gave you a clear plan and a little bit of hope, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button for more practical insights to help you master your money.